everyone, it's Dr. the Oracle back for another video. I just got in from exercising, and so I kept getting like alerts, messages from two different sources. So this message is specifically for the Divine Feminine. One of the messages is from Source, and one of the messages is from your Divine Masculine. So we're going to start with Source. So when I was trying to get my energy back on my cards, these two cards came out. So we're going to start with those, and we're going to see what else Spirit wants to tell the Divine Feminine. Spirit, what else do you want to tell the Divine Feminine? Okay, this card came up again. Nine of Cups. What else do you want to tell the Divine Feminine, Spirit? Is that it? You tap twice, so yeah, that's it. Bottom of the deck energy is the Magician, so let's slide these over. So let's start from left to right. So the first card out was this energy of the Six of Swords. And as you can see, it's two people in a boat going towards a mountainscape. That is the overall energy that Spirit is trying to draw your attention to. So based on this, Spirit wants you to redirect your attention. You're facing in the wrong direction, Divine Feminine. I think you're on the boat and you're supposed to be leading, but you're letting someone else lead. Other people in your life lead. But this is a moment right now of transition. So this is really about starting to move in the right direction. This can be a physical move. This can be a shift of your mind, a shift of your attention. Making room, making way. Okay, you're leaving behind all those things that were familiar and comfortable for you, and you're moving towards something new. But it's unknown to you, so it's scary. But just remember to let your divine energy lead you and not let other people lead you. Okay, this is a growth opportunity for you. Okay, this is also a time for you to move into a different space so that you can make room for the blessings that are coming into your life right now. You may not be in a position that you actually have the space that's needed, okay? But understand that you're moving into the position of having the space. Next, you have the Chariot. And the Chariot is a driving force, okay? It's understanding that you also are a driving force, okay? You're determined. You have the willpower, okay? You have the path of success, okay? You just have to pave it. You've gone through many obstacles in your life, okay? You're finding a balance between different things. The Chariot really is a balance card because as you can see here, the two entities are mirror images. It's balancing. This is also you and your Divine Masculine. Balancing your energies, okay? You can't have too much masculine. You can't have too much feminine. You have to balance your energies. Balance your energy so you can be perfect mirror reflections of each other, so the divine can drive you in the direction that you need to go. You can't do that if you're not facing the right direction, Divine Feminines. You have to face the right direction. You have to move along the right path, and you have to understand your worth, your value, and the fact that you're able to push forward in what you need to push forward in. All right, the next up, you have Nine of Cups. This is saying that you have like a satisfaction in the things that you have right now, okay? Everything's coming into alignment for you. Everything that you've ever wished for, all of your blessings, all of that are coming into play here. But this is also a time to be mindful of the blessings that you already have and express gratitude for those, so that in the midst of finding that last cup, you don't then lose the 9 cups you've already set up, because you were focused too much on that 10th cup and not enough on maintaining and accepting and feeling blessed for the cups that the divine has already given you in your life to help you along your way, to help you along your journey, to make you feel the love and appreciation that you're supposed to feel from divine, okay? So count your blessings today, Divine Feminine. Count them. Wake up and be grateful. Before you even touch your phone, before you even step a foot out of bed, just wake up and think of 9 things that you are thankful for, okay? So that divine can work on manifesting that 10th thing. And the last part is the Magician. This is letting you know that it's time for you to take action. Okay? Manifest your goals. You have everything that you need to make your dreams a reality, all right? If you just combine your spiritual self with your 3D self, if you combine your magic with your reasoning and practicality, all those ideas that you have and floating in the 5D realm, you can manifest them into 3D. You can make them become reality. But it's up to you, Divine Feminine, to take charge on this course. All right? Everybody doesn't have to take charge for you anymore. You are stepping to a space where you can take charge for yourself. Let's go into the Egyptian Tarot. Five. All right, Spirit, what else do you want to tell the Divine Feminine? I'm not touched. What else do you want to tell the Divine Feminine, Spirit? Okay. What else do you want to tell the Divine Feminine, Spirit? Not there. Divine Feminine, Spirit, what are your messages for the Divine Feminine? Spirit. Oh. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. So you have the Magician upright. You have the Hierophant upright. The Devil upright. The Emperor upright. And then the bottom of the deck energy was the Tower in reverse. So Tower's falling down. Yeah. Literally and figuratively. Let's sit you back there for now. So again, synchronicities. You have the Magician again. You are a powerful being, Divine Feminine. Tap into that life force, okay? Tap into that energy source. You are will. You have will. You are perfection, okay? You just have to take initiative. Understand your abilities and begin to work towards that path that you need to be on, that you want to be on, to manifest those things. You have the Hierophant. This is inspiration, okay? Sacred mysteries coming into actuality, okay? This is your inner concentration, your inner voice. This is your connection with the heavens, connection with divine. Be still. That's what you need to work on, feminines. Being still, sitting still. Your stillness allows your passions and your instincts and your guidance and your downloads to come in full force. If you continuously move, you can't be targeted by divine. You have to sit still. Then the devil comes into play because the devil is trying to tempt you away from this path, away from your divine masculine, okay? The devil is trying to tempt you into fatality. It's trying to make the smallest of things seem like a disaster, all right? This is about being attracted to these worldly things that don't serve you. This is about forgetting about your originality, your diversity, okay? This is about being devastated and forgetting that you have passions, forgetting what they are, forgetting how to use them, forgetting how to tap in. That's why you have to sit still. All right? Sit still so you can receive the messages that you need to receive. And the Emperor is just that. The Emperor is these accomplishments coming in. The Emperor is your divine masculine. They're securing themselves in stability. They're securing themselves in their integrity. They're securing themselves in their authority so they can become indestructible enough to stand next to you and feel worthy of standing next to you, Divine Feminine. Now that tower that we put back here that fell down, that's just that. The tower has fallen. The tower has utterly fallen. The ruins that needed to happen have happened. The song Pompeii by Bastille has come into my brain. And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel that we've been here before? How I'm beginning to be an optimist about this. It's not the end of the world, Divine Feminine. You've been here before. It may not be in this lifetime, and it may not have been this close to this stage in your life, but you've been here before. Alright? Now let's clear these messages and make room, as the cards say, for your Divine Masculine to come in. So, well, before we do that, let's see what the angels have to say. I did that and 4 cards automatically flew out. I didn't even shuffle them. They just flew out of the deck. 11-11. Wow. Focus. Balance. Answered prayers. Self-acceptance. Pretty much what the cards have already said. It's time to focus yourself. It's time to balance your energies. Your prayers are about to be answered. And you have to continue to accept yourself. Work on self-love. Work on the things that you need to work on, alright? So that you can achieve serenity. Surrender and release, alright? Sit still. See, all of them, they don't look action-oriented right now. They look still. See that? Focus is still. Balance is still. Serenity is still. Answered prayers, still. Self-acceptance, super happy and cheerful, but sitting still. You have to sit still, Divine Feminines. Now's the time for you to sit still. Alright, let me move these cards out of the way so you can make room for your Divine Masculine and what he wants to tell you. So let's go into these love messages. Little whispers of love. Divine Masculines, what do you want to say to your feminine? What do you want to say to your feminines, Divine Masculine? I figured you'd have a lot to say because you were blowing me up the most on my way back here. Look, just say you want to drop the whole deck, Divine Masculine. Say that. They pretty much dropped the whole deck, y'all. Alright. So let's start with these. Try to put these in order. Let's see what the ham biscuit is going on. Okay. First card, practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective, Divine Feminines. Okay? Your Divine Masculine wants you to have compassion. Wants you to practice seeing things from a place of compassion. So another thing, they want you to learn to have compassion for yourself. Okay? Honesty is essential. See, he's coming up on her. He's bringing her a flower of love and a flower of truth. Okay? Your Divine Masculine wants you to know he's coming in hot, and he's going to come in with honesty because he understands that honesty is essential, and he understands that he needs to speak the truth to you with love. Okay? Appreciate this moment, alright? Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. He wants you to find love in the things that you do. Your Divine Masculine no longer wants you to be in these dead-end jobs. Your Divine Masculine no longer wants you to participate in things that make you unhappy. Your Divine Masculine does not want you to be around people that make you unhappy, in circumstances that make you unhappy. Your Divine Masculine wants you to appreciate the things that you have in your life, count your blessings like Spirit told you, and to accept new things that come into your life with love. Alright? The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus. back to love. Just like divine told you to focus, your divine masculine wants you to focus. Focus on love. Focus on self-love. Focus on you two's love, all right? Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. Your divine masculine wants you to come in, okay? Come into the 5D realm and spend some time with your divine masculine. Alright? You're always together even when you're separated. Come into the 5D and spend some time with your divine masculine. Your divine masculine is trying to come to you in 3D so that your divine masculine can spend time with you, can share affection with you, can share his love with you, divine feminine. Alright? Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. Okay? Your divine masculine feels like you may have an idea of what love is, but you don't truly love your divine masculine. Your divine masculine feels like you don't truly know them. Your divine masculine feels like you love the idea of love and you love the idea of them, but you don't necessarily love them as the people that they are. They want you to demonstrate your love. Spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. This relationship, they have come to understand, is a spiritual connection. Y'all are spiritually bound. You're heavy on your divine masculine's heart, and he can't get away from you, all right? That's why he's coming in with new love. Embracing the opportunity for love to work, for spiritual growth. He's accepting your love now. Look for your inner strength. You're stronger than you realize, divine feminine. He wants you to understand your strength. He wants you to understand your worth. He wants you to understand that you can survive even when he's not right next to you. He wants you to work on your inner strength and your inner love for yourself because he sees you as this beautiful divine feminine, this beautiful spiritual angel here on earth with endless powers, the perfect magician, the perfect priestess. You are a conglomerate of everything your divine masculine has ever hoped for and more, okay? Love endures, okay? Your divine masculine wants you to hold on to your love for him, all right? Hold on to this affection that you have for him because he's saying that he feels it too. He loves you back. Your love will endure. Your love has been keeping him going, little do you know, through all of these tower moments and these karmic relationships. Your love has been the thing that has been helping him to feed his soul and not completely feel utterly destroyed. Your love has done that. And he wants you to understand that even though you two haven't been together, your divine masculine understands the power that you have had in his life, the works that you have done in his life, the great person that he has been able to become because of his devotion and his love and his meeting you. Alright? Your power has not gone unnoticed, divine feminine. Your masculine understands it. Your masculine sees it. Okay? Let's go into the map tarot. Go into these oracle cards. See what else your masculine wants to say to you. Because they would have thrown out the whole deck if they could, okay? They want you to have all of their love, all of their encouragement. They want you to know that they support you even though they're not right here. So they would have thrown the whole deck if they could. Decided to just stop shuffling where I was. Alright, divine masculine, it's another opportunity. What would you like to say to your divine feminines? What would you like to tell your divine feminine about what's going on with you right now? Because I can tell that's in there somewhere. What else do you want to tell your divine feminine about what's going on with you, divine masculine? Alright. No? Are you done, divine masculine? Now you're done. Alright. Understood. Divine feminines, there's a lot going on here, okay? Wishing well was first. These were at the end, okay. Spark is what just flew across the screen. So we can go ahead and start with Spark, since Spark wants to go ahead and fly out of there and not wait for me to get to Spark. The spark has been sparked, okay? The flame has been rekindled, been reignited, all right? The spark is on. This is spark of inspiration, clearer channels to divine, the spark of love. Sparks are flying, okay? Wishing well. Your divine masculine is manifesting what they want in their life, okay? They're sitting at the wishing well. They're spending time on prayer. They're spending time on love. And they understand that what they really want is for y'all to come together. They want y'all to come together. Your divine masculine really wants to be with you and nobody else, all right? Then this bone collector comes into play over here. The bone collector is important to divine masculine because he's understanding that he's whole and he has everything that he needs within him and that he's good enough to step forth and be with you, all right? But he really had to meditate on that. He really had to pray on that. He really had to spend some time in that energy to understand that he was good enough for you, because he felt like he wasn't good enough. That's one of the reasons he fled in the first place. He didn't feel good enough to stand with you, so he didn't know how to participate in your life. He felt like you had it together. He felt like you were a better person that he can ever hope to be. So he decided to chuck up the deuces and run. Now he understands that that was a bad move, bad idea, and he's trying to reach back out energetically and in the physicality. Magic stream. Everything is now connected to the universal flow of consciousness. Your divine masculine has been connecting with you in the 5D world. And your divine masculine wants you to know that's their favorite part of their day. They can't wait to get to that time during their day so that they can connect with you. For a lot of them, they're in their dream state when they connect with you. So they can't wait to go to bed at night just so they can connect with you. So they can be right there with you. So they can experience the full glory of your presence without having to worry that you'll chop them down. Okay? So for a lot of you, this is why your divine masculine has been popping up in your dreams. This is, you feel like, okay, what are you doing here? Or you felt somebody watching you in your dreams. It was your divine masculine. They didn't want to hijack your dreams, but they just wanted to experience you. So they jumped in there. Golden Palace. There's always enough. You were always enough for them. They want you to understand that. You were always enough for them. But they didn't feel like they were enough for you. But he wants you to know that you've always been enough. You've always been fortunate enough. You've always been ambitious. You've always been fulfilled. You've always been prosperous. You've always been wealthy to your divine masculine. Your divine masculine felt like nobody in the world had it together better than you did. You were always enough, divine feminine. Magical map shifter. Spirit is orchestrating everybody's destiny right now. Spirit is aligning you all. He feels the shift. He sees the direction. He's understanding his destiny, and he's trying to go with the flow and ride that wave to you, divine feminine. All right? But he just has a final confession that is keeping him from coming to you all the way. Stuck in the mud. He felt stuck. He has tricked himself to look around him and to slow down. He has shifted his focus away from what he's been doing to place his attention elsewhere. And in the midst of focusing his attention elsewhere, he realized that he was stuck. He's observing what's going on around him. He's finding his joy in life while he's sitting there stuck in the rut, and he's figuring out the joy was you. That's why your divine masculine is trying to get to you in your dreams, all right? Because he doesn't know how to come to you in the physicality because he feels stuck in what he's in right now. He'll be out of it soon. But right now, the spirit has locked onto your divine masculine to make him sit the heck down. because he, like you, does not know how to sit down. Let's go into the mermaids. Mermaids, what do you have to say? What does this divine feminine need to know about the divine masculine? What does this divine feminine need to know? What do the divine feminines need to know? They're guided here to hear from you, Spirit. They're guided here to hear from the divine masculine. Mermaids, what do the divine feminines need to know? Okay, that's one way to do it. I feel you. Alright. Anything else, mermaids, that the divine feminines need to know? No? No. They said they gave you 4, and that's what they're sticking with. Oh, they gave you 5. Oh, and they're all sideways cards. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh. 33, Mermaid, Mother, and Child. Y'all know I love this deck because I like to read the poems. They make me happy for the day. I love poetry. Please tell me, Mother, what shall I become? Who should I love and lose? Before my life is done, help me understand, Mother, how to lead my life. I need to know before I go, before become a weary wife, okay? This is about maternal advice. Heeding maternal advice. Now, for you, divine feminine, this is about listening to the divine mother. The divine mother is guiding you in the right direction. The divine mother is also guiding your divine masculine in the right direction, because your divine masculine may have an earthly maternal mother that's trying to steer them in the wrong direction, which is why your divine masculine is going this way. The divine mother is going this way. Your divine mother is trying to shift your divine masculine into going in the right direction right now. Halcyon, number 7. I'm flying, I'm free, I'm out of the sea, enchanted with wings. What delivery this brings. Where once I felt sameness, displeasure, frustration, I'm now independent. What a grand transformation. This is, you see all the butterflies? The butterflies are about transformation. The butterflies are about being free. You freed your divine masculine, divine feminines. You triggered this transformation that has given them more freedom than they've ever felt in their entire lives. And they want to thank you for that, okay? They feel your love because your love surrounds them in that freedom feeling, which is why they're always jumping into your dreams, jumping into your consciousness, hoping that you're thinking about them, because they're trying to manifest you thinking about them, okay? 13, Tiki Mermaid, 28s and 12s. Below the tranquil surface of the azure, waveless sea, bruised and ever-rising tempest, shaking, quaking to break free, stifling, sweaty, hot and torrid, even paradise feels horrid. Remove the cork, let loose the steam, release your passions with a scream. Get ready to erupt, alright? Divine feminines, I told you before, your divine masculine wants you to speak up when they come to you. This does not mean yell and scream. It just means let your words flow. Let your emotions flow. Release the tension that you have. Because if you keep holding everything and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, pushing everything down, you're going to erupt like a volcano when they get there. And you're not going to know how to say what you need to say. Because it's just going to be like, and you're just going to explode. You're not even going to be able to get it out correctly. So they want you to take the time to manage the powerful forces that have been building up inside you, okay? Because they're bubbling up in there because you've been keeping them bottled up. All that anger and frustration, all that heartbreak, all that anguish, all of that. You just keep squishing it down like a volcano and it's going to get volatile, okay? So this is a time not to lose control, but this is a time to chill out. It's also a time to be wary of the people around you because they might be gaslighting you to make you erupt. And then they're going to show everybody, yeah, she's crazy. See, look. Manage your emotions. Mermaid with the golden dragon. Number 3. A golden beast did I see, while swimming aimless, idling by. What a treasure, what a prize to capture with my eager eyes, a pet to cherish, precious bright, shining with such honeyed light, good luck, great fortune to adore, I'll guard my gold forevermore. This is one of two things. Well, it is two things. Um, One is look forward to prosperity. That's the literal card. That's the literal meaning of the card. What I'm feeling though is you aren't necessarily the person guarding this golden dragon. You are the golden dragon, divine feminines. You are your divine masculine's golden dragon. And he's trying to come in and guard you. Your divine masculine sees you as this treasure, a great fortune, something to adore, something that's deserving of his adoration because you're like that honeyed light. You're so golden. You're so perfect. And your divine masculine wants to guard you, safeguard you from evil, from these forces that seek to take you out, from these forces that seek to dim that honeyed light that your divine masculine takes pride in, all right? A certain slant of light. From the darkness there emerges illumination deemed divine, feckless searching terminated by insight most sublime. From despair and confusion erupts another form of sight, lucidity, all resulting from a certain slant of light. Your divine masculine wants to come in and shift your perspective. Shift your perspective not only about this connection, but shift your perspective about yourself and shift your perspective about him. And he knows the only way that he'll be able to do that is to be able to go ahead and tell you the good raw truth of everything so that you can understand exactly where your divine masculine is coming from. Because you don't have the whole story. Part of that has been from your divine masculine hiding parts of himself from you, trying to hide it in his soul as if you're not two halves of the same soul, well, whatever. But he has managed to be able to hide some things from you, and he understands that in doing so, in hiding those things, he may have put himself at a disadvantage because now you can't understand why he did the things he did. Now you're confused. On random card is out here. Celebration. Spirit wants you guys to celebrate. Because Spirit's working hard to pull y'all together. But your divine masculine has hidden some things from you that he knows he has to explain. He's ghosted you so hard because the things that he's been going through have been so hard that he didn't want to involve you in it. He didn't want you to be a part of that drama, a part of those theatrics, if you will. But a new start is coming. New moon. And it's a new moon. It's a new moon. A new start's coming, people. And your divine masculine wants you to understand everything that's been going on. So he knows he's got to come at you with all the information. And that's what he's finding to be the hardest about coming back, is that he doesn't understand how you're going to take it, number one. And he doesn't understand how you're going to feel about him once you get the whole story of everything that's been going on, everything that he's been doing, everything he's been up to, everything that he thought about you, about how he felt, because it's not been all unicorns and rainbows on the divine masculine side, and he hasn't been looking at you as this perfect, precious being this whole time. Your divine masculine has thought some nasty things about you, not just in like the sexual sense, but in like the mean sense. Your divine masculine has not always thought about you in rose gold lenses. your divine masculine has thought some pretty harsh things about you because he was so angry about this connection. He was so angry about what he was feeling. And that's a lot. That's a lot for you to be able to handle, divine feminines. He wants to be there to celebrate with you. He wants this new start and this new beginning with you. But part of being able to understand the story of his life, the story of what he's been going through, the story of his tower moment, the story of his karmic cycle, you got to also understand some of the things he thought about you, felt about you, said to himself about you, hell, may have said to others about you out of fear. Not because he actually felt it, but because he was scared. The divine masculine was scared. And he didn't act accordingly. Okay? Instead of going inward and connecting with spirit, he lashed out. For some of you, he lashed out to your face. He lashed out on the phone. He lashed out through text. And there's others of you that have had no contact whatsoever, or have had contact and he's never said a mean word to you. He's never been rude. He's just been his normal self, so to speak. And you don't understand, like, it was so bad behind the scenes. What he was feeling, the anguish, the anger, the upset. Okay? But the time for celebration is coming, and the time for this new start is coming. But that's why you got to release some of that anger and some of that tension that you have, divine feminine, because it's going to eat at you. You're going to explode, and you're going to become the monster that your divine masculine felt that he was for a while. Okay? So as always, peace, light, and blessings. Be blessed, not stressed. And I'll see you in a future video. If you need a personal reading for your twin flame journey, look in the description box below. If you need a career reading, life path reading, ancestral reading, you need to reach out to your ancestors, your spirit guides, etc. If you want some things to help you release some of that tension, release some of that anger, all of that is in the description box below on my website, darkthornartistry.bigcartel.com. I have ritual baths, I have crystals, I have smudge kits, I have all the above, body scrubs, body butters, things to keep you and get you back into alignment and ready. Okay? So, peace, love, light, and blessings, and see you in the future video.